Yo, what's up, everybody? And happy Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. That's a lot of twos in there. First of all, I want to remind you to be pros. We are positive, respectful, take ownership for our learning and for our environment. I had a great conversation with our sixth grade students this morning about our code of conduct and some things that might be new to them as they make the transition from elementary to middle schools. Just some reminders. So sixth grade students, make sure that you are being pros and handling your business as you need to follow the code of conduct and make sure that you are not getting in trouble. All right, it is National Hispanic Heritage Month. That does continue until October 15th, so we want to celebrate that. Quick reminder of our lunch expectations. They have not changed. No phone calls, taking pictures, recording, or airdropping images. Also remember 2 students per bench and stay seated. Raise your hand if you need something. Power of the pen. We talked about this yesterday. The first meeting is on Monday. See Miss Hoberman in room 107 for a permission slip or just for more information. 7th and 8th graders can compete in the writing competition. 6th graders can join and practice, but cannot compete until they're in 7th grade. Daily reminders for students: make sure that your phones and headphones are turned off and in bags, except for at lunch or with teacher permission. Also, students' hoods need to be removed as weather gets colder. A lot more of you will be wearing hoodies to school, which is perfectly fine. Just when you come in, you need to make sure you take the hoods off. Don't forget to be kind, hardworking, and amazing. And remember, you can do hard things. All right, 8th grade field trip. We are a few weeks away on October 7th, going to United States of America. Remember, any student who earns AC or an out-of-school suspension between now and then is not eligible to go. So make sure that you are doing everything that you need to do in your power so that you can enjoy that fun day. Speaking of fun, tonight is our family fun night. It is tonight. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Students, a couple of things that your parents might want to bring money for. We do have raffle baskets, and some tickets will be given out for free when you come. But if parents want to purchase extra raffle tickets, you'll want to have them bring money for that. Also, Kona Ice is coming tonight. And that will cost money as well. Everything else is free. There'll be pizza. We'll have an inflatable. We'll have activities, free books, activities. But bring a little money for extra basket raffles. We had a high demand for basket raffles last year. And then also for Kona Ice, if you're wanting to get Kona Ice as well. But I can't wait. Students, talk to your families. We would love to have you come out tonight from 6 to 7:30 here at Middle School North. E plus R does equal O. Focus on your R. That is your response to events. Things will happen to you that are outside of your control. What you can control is how you respond to them. Remember, we don't even have control over the outcome all the time. Sometimes we can make a really good response and the outcome is still poor. That doesn't happen frequently, but sometimes it does. Focus on what you control, which is your response. Birthdays. So we don't have any staff or student birthdays today, but I want to share with you about someone who is really important in American history. It is his birthday today. So when I used to teach at the high school, I would teach American history, and I would teach about this guy right here. His name is Upton Sinclair. And Upton Sinclair wrote a book called The Jungle. And what this book was, this was in the early 1900s. And he wrote about the meatpacking industry in Chicago and how gross it was and how rats would fall in the meat when they were cooking it and how it was not cleaned, and the chemicals that they used would melt the workers' fingernails and they would fall into the vats of meat. And it was really gross and disgusting. But because of Upton Sinclair's book, The Jungle, we had the Food and Drug Administration be invented and different regulations about how food is actually cooked by companies. So when I taught this, we would read about the nastiness going on in the meat industry in Chicago. And while students are reading about the nastiness and the rats and all the other bugs that were in the food and all the gross chemicals and how it damaged all the workers and all that nastiness, I would bring in sausage. And we would eat sausage as a class while we were reading about the nasty with the meat. And that was a fun time. Students always remembered The Jungle and Upton Sinclair from that lesson that I would do each year. But we are very thankful for Upton Sinclair that we do not now have nearly as many gross things going on in the meat industry. Joke of the day. This one is from Aisha Kareem. What is a ghost's favorite pie? Blueberry pie. All right, shout outs. I want to give a shout out. We talked about family night earlier. I want to give a shout out to Miss Crum and the whole family and community engagement committee for planning family night. It takes a lot of work. So thank you, Miss Crum, Mr. Duxon, Mr. Kaminsky, Miss Soltis. And I know I'm leaving people off, but thank you guys so much for planning our family night. It's going to be an awesome time. So students and staff, make sure you're thanking Miss Crum and our family and community engagement committee for all of their hard work in putting that together. Also, we have a student shout out for Mary for how good of a friend she has been, and she's always nice and funny. Mary, good friends are sometimes hard to come by, so thank you for being a good friend to Olivia, who gave you that shout out. Remember, staff and students, if you want to give a shout out, you can send that to me at gocruisers.org. I let that one go through, but typically, if we want to give a shout out, it's got to be because someone does something good. So an example of that might be, hey, I dropped my things in the hallway and so took the time to help me clean them up so I could make it to class on time. Something that's showing how we're being pros, positive, respectful, and taking ownership. I want to give a congratulations to the soccer teams last night. Boys soccer got the win over Hilliard Heritage Middle School 2-0, and girls beat Hilliard 5-1. Way to go, soccer teams. Also, congrats to 7th and 8th grade volleyball teams on their wins last night over Finland Middle School. Well done, extracurricular activities, getting the dubs. Remember, if you need to see someone in your Google Classroom, there's a Google form. It's called I Need to See. Go ahead and fill that out. We would love to spend some time with you talking about whatever your concern is or what issue that you're having. We love to help. Please take the time to fill that out. If no one has told you yet today you are loved, you belong here at Middle School North. You have all the tools to be successful. You can do hard things. I believe in you. Have a terrific Tuesday. And as always, it is great to be a cruiser.